This week, all of our scriptures are about learning how to trust God more. And today I want to share with you the verses from Proverbs chapter 3 that I actually used as the final blessing of our worship service on Sunday. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not rely on your own insight. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make straight your paths. And I encourage you to read from verse 5 all the way through verse 12 there in Proverbs chapter 3, because there's just some good counsel about trusting God. And as I alluded to in the way that I shared the blessing on Sunday, it's not enough to give God part of our heart or some of our heart or even a significant majority of our heart. We're invited to trust God completely, 100%, with all of our heart. And we all know that in life, there's a difference between doing something a little bit or half-heartedly or wholeheartedly. Our grandson, Caleb, who we are just delighted in, is in a sense named for a wonderful biblical character that we meet back in the early pages of the Bible. Caleb and Joshua are two of the courageous leaders who spy out the land and then try to encourage the people that God is with them and that they can take the land and move into what God has promised. But Caleb is identified in the book of Joshua as someone who wholeheartedly follows the Lord. And that's what Proverbs 3, 5, and 6 is getting at, that we want to trust God enough that it's with our whole heart, with all of our heart. It's not just trusting in our own wisdom or insight or education or experience. It's not leaning just on our own insight. Our own insight is helpful, but as Christians, we want to live in such a way that we believe and we seek wisdom that is beyond just ourselves. And some of that wisdom is found in friends and people we can trust, who we know are spiritually mature and have our best interest at heart. But it's in all your ways also that we are to acknowledge God. And whatever we do, the way we worship isn't just what we do on Sunday. We honor God every day of the week, and we want our behavior, our speech, our choices, our decisions to all be acknowledging God. We want to do the things that will please God and draw others to God as well. So, trust in the Lord today with all your heart. Don't just rely on your own insight. Acknowledge God in all your ways and all your tasks, and God will help to direct your steps and your path. God will lead you in the right direction. God will give you wisdom that you need in your decision making when you put God first and trust him 100%.